In a sleepy village nestled amidst rolling hills, lived Eleanor, a woman whose dreams, much like the wildflowers of the season, had wilted under the harsh sun of practicality. Every day, she tended to her bakery, her life measured in rising dough and clinking coins. But a melody of longing whispered in her heart, yearning for a brushstroke of color in the monotony. One crisp morning, as the aroma of freshly baked bread danced on the air, a peculiar robin stopped outside her window. Its feathers, not the usual russet, shimmered with the hues of a kaleidoscope: violet, emerald, and sapphire. Mesmerized, Eleanor followed the robin as it flitted through the village, its vibrant form a splash of joy against the muted backdrop. The robin led her to a hidden path, overgrown with fragrant herbs and dappled sunlight. At the end lay a forgotten mill, its water wheel frozen in time, moss clinging to its weathered stones. A gentle breeze whispered through the rusted cogs, a melancholic sigh for a lost song. Suddenly, the robin landed on a branch above the mill, its iridescent feathers catching the sunlight. Then, it began to sing. A melody pure and clear, unlike anything Eleanor had ever heard, flowed from its tiny throat. The mill, as if awakened by the music, groaned to life. The water wheel churned, gears clattered, and dust motes danced in the sunbeams. Eleanor watched, dumbfounded, as the mill began to paint. Water, channeled through its ancient mechanisms, splashed onto canvases woven from reeds and moss. Each drop burst into a vibrant swirl of color, mirroring the robin's feathers. Landscapes unfurled on the canvases, fields of wildflowers shimmering with dew, sunrises splashed with gold, and starlit skies alive with constellations. Tears welled up in Eleanor's eyes. The robin's song, the mill's dance, the symphony of color, it was a vibrant echo of the dreams she had forgotten. In that moment, she knew she couldn't ignore the melody within her any longer. Leaving the bakery in the care of a trusted friend, Eleanor dedicated herself to the forgotten mill. She cleaned, tinkered, and learned its secrets. With each sunrise, the robin's song guided her, and by sunset, the canvases sang with the colors of her soul. Her paintings, imbued with the magic of the forest and the melody of the robin, took the village by storm. Every brushstroke told a story, whispered wishes, carried on the breeze. With each piece sold, Eleanor found a shard of her own dreams restored, her heart blooming with newfound possibilities. The mill, once silent, became a haven for hope and artistry. The robin, a feathered beacon of inspiration, continued its song, leading Eleanor and others on a journey of rediscovery. And in the village, beneath the watchful gaze of the hills, a symphony of color painted a future where dreams, like wildflowers, danced in the sunlight, forever vibrant and free. Clara, a weaver of worries, found herself tangled in her own threads. Bills spiraled like unruly fibers, deadlines loomed like ominous knots, and anxieties hummed like discordant looms in her mind. One balmy evening, overwhelmed and unraveling, she fled the city's harsh rhythm and sought refuge in the embrace of an ancient forest. Moonlight, filtering through a canopy of jade leaves, painted the path silver. Crickets chirped, an unhurried rhythm that coaxed Clara's pace to match. Her feet sank into a carpet of velvety moss, each step muffled by the damp earth, as if to hush the clamor within. Reaching a clearing bathed in moonlight, Clara stumbled upon an abandoned well. Moss, emerald, and chartreuse adorned its weathered stones, weaving intricate tapestries across its mouth. Curiosity bloomed, pushing back the encroaching tendrils of anxiety. Cautiously, Clara peered into the well. Instead of darkness, she saw a universe. The moonlight, reflected off the damp walls, created a constellation of shimmering stars, dancing in the gentle draft. Each ripple of the water sent the stardust swirling, a breathtaking celestial waltz. Transfixed, Clara sat on the well's lip, weaving her gaze into the moonlit canvas. The discordant hum in her mind softened, replaced by the tranquil song of dripping water and rustling leaves. With each breath, she inhaled the earthy scent of moss, a grounding aroma that calmed her racing heart. Suddenly, a flash of orange caught her eye. A firefly, a tiny lantern-bearer, danced near the well's rim, its bioluminescence mimicking the moonlight's celestial twinkle. Entranced, Clara held out her hand, a silent invitation. The firefly, unafraid, landed on her finger, its warm spark pulsing against her skin. For hours, Clara sat, entranced. The symphony of the forest, chirping crickets, rustling leaves, the distant hoot of an owl wove a melody of serenity around her. The firefly, now joined by others, created a constellation of flickering stars in her palm, a miniature reflection of the vast, moonlit sky above. As the sky began to pale with the approaching dawn, Clara felt a transformation. The knots in her mind had loosened, replaced by a gentle calm. The worries, still present, no longer loomed large, their threads unraveled by the moonlight's magic and the moss's melody. She stood, feeling lighter, the forest air singing a fresh song of hope. The knots might remain, but Clara now knew how to loosen them, to find threads of peace woven into the fabric of nature. With each sunrise, she vowed to seek out the symphony of moonlight and moss, a sanctuary where anxieties unravel and the melodies of the earth mend the soul. Amelia clutched her woven blanket, the night air brushing cool against her cheeks. Above, a vast canvas of velvet stretched, twinkling with a million diamond stars. She settled onto the crest of a gentle hill, the rustling grass a calming counterpoint to the distant whisper of wind through pines. Tonight, Amelia was a conductor, not of violins or oboes, but of the symphony of the night. Each rustle of leaves became a percussionist's flourish, each hooting owl a haunting oboe solo. The wind, weaving through the pines, mimicked a melancholic cello, its melody sighing through the valley. She closed her eyes, letting the music bathe her. Inhale, the scent of wildflowers and pine needles, a grounding earthy note. Exhale, worries and anxieties drifting away like dandelion seeds on the breeze. The rhythm of her breath, a constant drumbeat, anchoring her to the present moment. Amelia opened her eyes to a shooting star, a fleeting but brilliant note arcing across the cosmic stage. A smile touched her lips, her chest filled with a quiet awe. Each celestial spark, a reminder of the universe's vastness, her own worries shrinking to insignificance beneath its starry gaze. She traced constellations with her finger, their familiar shapes comforting like constellations of childhood memories. Orion, the mighty hunter, winked mischievously at the shy Pleiades sisters. The Great Bear lumbered across the sky, its tail flicking stars like playful flames. A firefly, a living lantern, danced around her head, its tiny bioluminescent spark a twinkling counterpoint to the moon's gentle glow. Amelia watched it flit and dip, a playful melody in the grand orchestration of the night. Time lost its meaning, the symphony washing over her in soothing waves. The moon climbed higher, bathing the landscape in silver light. Crickets chirped their rhythmic chorus, filling the silence with a comforting constancy. As the first blush of dawn began to paint the eastern sky, Amelia felt a lightness within her. The anxiety that had gnawed at her edges was gone, replaced by a quiet peace. The symphony of the night had woven a spell of serenity, a melody of hope and wonder. She rose, stretching her arms towards the awakening sun. The world, bathed in soft morning light, seemed newly vibrant, its details sharpened by the night's calm. A gentle breeze played through her hair, carrying the whispered echoes of the night's serenade, a soothing balm for the soul. Amelia walked down the hill, her heart light, her steps lighter. The symphony of the night had carried her beyond the worries of the day, reminding her of the simple beauty that surrounded her, a timeless melody whispering of peace and possibility. Deep within the heart of an undiscovered forest, a hidden sanctuary named Harmony's Embrace flourished, a realm untouched by time. This enchanted place held the essence of tranquility, where the whispers of the wind and the gentle rustling of leaves created a symphony that echoed through the lush foliage. Our tale unfolds with Olivia, a wanderer weary from the demands of modern life. Drawn by the allure of nature's melody, she stumbles upon Harmony's Embrace. There, a wise guardian named Eldora greets her, revealing the magical wonders that lie within. The journey begins in the meadow of whispering blossoms, where flowers swayed in rhythmic harmony, emitting fragrances that danced on the air. Eldora guides Olivia to the luminous lotus lake, its pristine waters reflecting the vibrant hues of the surrounding flora. As the day unfolds, Olivia encounters a community of woodland creatures, each contributing to the enchanting atmosphere. The luminescent fireflies hold a nightly ballet, their gentle glow illuminating the forest like a celestial display. The arboreal canopy offers a serene retreat, where the ancient trees invite visitors to partake in meditation and contemplation. Eldora shares the wisdom of the whispering elder trees, their ancient knowledge passed down through generations. As twilight descends, Olivia finds herself in the celestial glade, where bioluminescent mushrooms create a celestial carpet beneath her feet. Eldora reveals that the glade is a gateway to a dreamscape where visitors experience the most tranquil visions. In the heart of the sanctuary lies the resonant hollow, a natural amphitheater where the harmonious melodies of a celestial orchestra serenade the night. Eldora, with a gentle smile, explains that the forest's harmony is a manifestation of collective peace and the pure intentions of those who seek solace. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Olivia joins the nightly celebration, becoming one with the ethereal symphony. As dawn approaches, she departs from harmony's embrace, carrying the profound serenity of the sanctuary in her heart, knowing she can return whenever life's demands become overwhelming. And so, the legend of harmony's embrace continues, a timeless sanctuary where nature's symphony invites all who yearn for tranquility to find solace in its enchanting embrace. Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley embraced by rolling hills, there existed a hidden oasis known for its serene beauty. This oasis was a haven of tranquility, untouched by the hustle and bustle of the outside world. The story begins with Emma, a weary traveler seeking solace from the chaos of daily life. Guided by whispers of a hidden gem, she stumbles upon the oasis. The air is filled with the soothing melody of a gentle stream and the rustling leaves of ancient trees. As Emma explores the oasis, she encounters a wise elder named Sage, who shares the secrets of the oasis. There are mystical gardens where vibrant flowers bloom, releasing calming fragrances that dance in the breeze. Nearby, a meditation pavilion stands, inviting visitors to find peace within. In the heart of the oasis lies a reflective pond, its crystal-clear waters mirroring the azure sky above. Emma discovers that by simply sitting by the pond and breathing in the tranquility, she feels a profound sense of calm washing over her. Throughout the day, Emma meets other travelers drawn to the oasis, each seeking respite from the outside world. Together, they partake in gentle yoga sessions under the shade of ancient trees, surrounded by the song of birds and the hum of nature. As the sun begins to set, the oasis transforms into a magical scene. Lanterns illuminate the pathways, and a soft glow envelopes the entire area. A communal gathering takes place, where everyone shares stories of their journeys and the moments of peace they found in this hidden paradise. In the evening, the travelers drift off into a serene sleep, cradled by the soothing sounds of nature. The next morning, they wake up refreshed, carrying with them the tranquility of the oasis as they resume their journeys, knowing that they can always return to this calming haven whenever they need a respite. And so, the story concludes with the tranquil oasis continuing to offer its peaceful embrace to all who seek refuge from the chaos of the world.